Well, Marlon, man, I know you're always a classy guy, you're always a positive guy, but I wonder what the last couple months have been like for you. I mean, since getting the title fight and not going your way. I mean, how much have you replayed that fight in your head, talked about it, thought about it, that sort of thing?
It's hard to replay, like when you get done and you get to be in the hotel and think about what just happened, and you just don't believe and you don't want to see, and it's hard to deal with the situation. But at some point, you gotta face it. That's your life. That's who you are. And I watch it, and I learned so much from that one. And I hopefully don't make the same mistakes. But we fight MMA. That's so much things mix it up. So sometimes you have to live with a situation that you never see before. And that's it, man. No excuses. Just hats off for the athlete my opponent is, and that performance he had, the toughness he had, and everything else,
You're not used to losing. It's not something you've done a lot of. So I mean, what is it? I just wonder, is it hard to deal with? I mean, is it motivationally? Is it difficult? I mean, what's it like for you just to process that?
It sucks, man. It sucks to lose. You never want to lose, but it's hard to deal, especially like you said, when you don't lose much. So we gotta learn, and I try to, and let's go. I don't wanna feel that again.
I know you'll probably be back in a championship fight at some point in your career. So I wonder, you talked about the lessons and the things that you learned. What will you do different? I mean, it may not be Henry, maybe it's somebody else, but I mean, was it tactics? Was it mentality? What was it that you think, man, this is what I should have done differently?
Man, when you win, everything's perfect. Happy, oh, you've done so amazing. And we forget about all the little things that happen all the way up, So when you lose, you stop and you see everything that you were, the mistakes you were making before. Sometimes the overconfidence, sometimes something you did in a fight that you didn't do before, fight week, when you wait, how much you wait, and I try to put all in a mixed, shake it off, and come back strong. And then here I am, and I feel strong. I'm very positive, and I can't wait to go in there and perform Saturday night.
You're on a big card. You got a big fight. I mean, they put you up with a legend. You wanted this fight. What was it about this fight that was attracted to you? Why did you want it?
I like the challenge, Sometimes things people are scared of, and I like it, and I like to be challenged, and I like to fight, so it's everything together, so why not?
We always used to hear for years that Brazil didn't want to fight Brazil. Is this you personally, or is it times changing where it's just you have to realize you're going to have to fight your countrymen?
I don't know, for some reason, but I'm always ending up fighting Brazilians. But I got nothing against the Brazilians, It's for our country having two names fighting each other in the biggest MMA show in the world. It's a blast, and all the people that cheer for him, of course, way more for him because he's a legend and everything he done. That's okay. I got my ones, I got my loyal ones, and I got the ones I need. So, man, let's go, let's do it, let's fight. He's a good fighter, I'm a good fighter. Let's put us in there and see what's gonna happen.
Would you consider yourself a fan of Jose Aldo? I mean, did you watch him?
Who didn't, who did not? He come up out of nowhere, out of Brazil, destroying everyone, and flashes knockouts, flashes finishes. Who didn't watch him? I'm not gonna come here, I never watch him. I did. I grew up watching him, so I know a lot about him.
Are there moments, it's weird because you've been on the big stage and you're coming up as well, but when you get in the cage on Saturday and Jose Aldo, that legend that you watched, will there be a weird feeling, like a moment where you have to catch yourself for a second?
It's all about me, man. I gotta think about me. If I don't think what I have to do about my performance, I'm gonna be in trouble because I can't think about my opponent too much. I'm thinking about me, about all the training camp, all the adjustments we made, and everything I have on me. That's it.
A lot's being made of, pictures that are circulating around of Jose Aldo and how he looks, and people are worried about him and the weight cut and all that. Have you seen those pictures? Have you thought about it? Have you been kind of evaluating what his body looks like or anything like that?
I don't know for some reason, but people always like to talk about anything. People just want to make cases, big case. And of course he's having a tough cut. I am having a tough cut. Everyone have a tough cut. It's not easy. We all cut weight, and we all get trained. We all get lighter. That's me. That's him. And it's about the performance. It's who's gonna come up Saturday night. And I'm 100% sure I'm making weight, and I think I have a very good feeling. His team is a great team. He's gonna make weight too. If he wasn't making weight, he wasn't even coming here to Las Vegas away from Brazil, So everything is on point. You guys gonna have a great fight. Don't worry about that.
You guys both have spectacular striking, but you're both well-rounded martial artists. But how do you? If you could draw this thing up and how it played out, would it be, a striking kind of Muay Thai battle between both of you, or do you want to show a little wrestling, show a little jiu-jitsu?
I think we are the whole package. We just picked the right moment to use everything. And Saturday night, we don't know. We might use, we might not. But one thing, you guys know, we're gonna fight.
No doubt. I know you just had your title shot, so you probably can't think about that right now. But it's interesting. There's so many people that are injured or suspended or out. Are you thinking that, hey, I know I just lost, but one or two more wins, especially over guys like Jose Aldo, maybe I'm right back there to talk about it again?
No talk about title shot. I'm fighting a legend. I have a lot of respect, and I can't talk through him. I'm focused 100% Saturday night. My title shot is in my title fight. It's Saturday night. I gotta win my next one. We know MMA. Next one's the most important, and that one's my most important fight right now.
Well, you said you want to put on a show, man. I think, this is a massive card, a big stage. When you play this one out, how does it go? Are we getting 15 minutes of back and forth, two studs going at it, or do you think you can go in there and make a statement and dominate? How do you see this thing playing out?
You never know, man. Fight's a fight. I'm ready for that one. You said 15 minutes, tough battle, but we never know. Fight's a fight.